Do you want to eat me for Christmas? My dog likes to eat me. So does my mom. And thank you for all the love, prayer, support, because of all of that, my mother is here.
Uh-huh. I'm here.
She's there. So it was right after Thanksgiving. It was at night. I kept hearing something bang against the wall. So I go upstairs to the top floor, and I found my mother unconscious, banging her head against the wall, and she had fallen in the floor. And I had to call 911. Her heart rate, her blood pressure was at 170. And now she's having some complications with this last because she was having a seizure, and I had to stick my fingers in her mouth to make sure she didn't swallow her tongue. And I think because of that seizure, it's caused a few more problems. At least she's here. And let me tell you, so would you like to eat me for Christmas? Well, now you can. I am selling the gingerbread man as me. And trust me, these are the best gingerbread men in the world. Mm-hmm. So if you want your gingerbread, you need to DM me. You eat it.
Mm-hmm. No, Henry. No.
I'll rub it on my crotch and send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rub it on my mom's crotch and send it to you. This is my third. I got 35 of them. So you better hurry and get yours now if you want to eat me for Christmas. And trust me, I am delicious. That's how I do my men. I bite their arms off. Then I bite their legs off where they can't run. So, before my mom got sick, we went to Vegas, and she got, like, my mom's never tasted alcohol. She's never done nothing. She only slept with one man all her life, so I had to go and do everything for her. So I slept around just for her. I got you the head though. Sorry, this thing is so freaking good. Give me a minute, it's stuck to the top of my roof. I can't help you. You have got to get your gingerbread man. Aren't they the best you've ever eaten, right, Mom?
They are. They're wonderful.
Sorry, I gotta eat this a minute. Once I start, I can't stop. That's how good they are. Aren't they, Mom?
They are.
Right on the head, fire in the hole. Oh my God, what was that? Oh, stop, Arnold. So if you want your gingerbread, oh guys, please stop drinking my Fanta, Arnold. Have you ever heard of a dog that wants Fanta 24/7?
No.
Well, now you do. I'm almost finished. Oh, so good. This is what you call food porn. So please keep praying for Mom. We went to the doctor yesterday. She still has a few more problems. But thank God she's here for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my mom. My mama gets me in so much trouble.
I do.
All my life. Let me just tell you. I have been in the back of a cop car once in my life. Once. I have to swallow. Okay. So me and Mom would always go downtown because I had a hat company. And one day we went down, and in my purse I would carry all the phones, the IDs, the money, everything. So I jumped out of the car and told Mom to come around, that I was going to run inside the store, and I wanted her to park just like a couple of doors down. Well, I'm in there, and 20 minutes, 30 minutes goes by, and I start freaking out. I flagged down a cop. And let me tell you, we were at Michael Levine a couple of weeks before that. And when we went in, everything was fine. And when we came out, they were pulling a man out of the back of a van. And it was a gang killing. They went and left him on the streets down there. And after like a week, he started smelling, so they called the cops. And they happened to be pulling his body out when we came out. So, I'm thinking, oh my God, they got my mom. The gangs have got my mom. So, I flagged down a police officer. And I started freaking out, and I'm crying, and I'm like, I can't find my mother. She's always on my butt. She would never leave me. So eventually they're like, come on, get in the car, and we'll take you around to where you think your mother might be. So we would go to each, I'll hold him on. I would go to each store, and I would run up, have you seen my mother? And then I'd run back. And in the back of a cop car, they don't have like cushions or anything. And I kept sliding back and forth. I had to get them to roll down the windows because I was having a panic attack. And so I started going, oh my God, I've killed my mother. I've killed my mother. He's like, why do you think you killed your mother? I said, because of that gang killing. I bet they have my mom and my dog. So if we just get to a veterinarian place, my dog's got a chip and they can find my mom and my dog alive. So, and I'm showing, here's her license, here's her phone. I'm like, she has nothing except for my dog. I am squalling. They eventually call in like 15 police to patrol all of downtown because it's like 2 hours later, me riding in the back of a cop car, almost having a nervous breakdown. And I'm like, she would never leave me. She's a good Christian. And they're like, what does being a Christian have to do with it? So a cop happened to see my car and raced me over to a location, and my mom is driving towards us, and the cop like pulls in front of the car and like cuts her off. She gets out of the car and she's like crying and screaming. I'm crying and screaming. It was like one of the most horrific times of my life. And I'm in the back of a cop car, sliding from side to side. My big old titties are jiggling everywhere. And I'm crying hysterically. Yep. That's my mama.
That's my daughter.
One time she knocked herself unconscious downtown too. And they all knew me, so they had to run out and grab her up and scoop her up. Okay, so we were in Vegas. I started this story before I ate my gingerbread. We were in Vegas, and I decided to have a couple glasses of wine, which there ain't nothing wrong with that, but in my mama's eyes, there's something wrong with that. And I was partying with like 8 guys, and she got mad because I didn't come home till like 9 in the morning. So we were headed back to LA, and she started, now this is when she wasn't sick, she started running her mouth. She starts saying, "You whore, you're a whore. You're an alcoholic whore. You were out whoring around." And so, you know what? I saw In and Out, like, sitting there. I pulled in and out. I got her out, and I drove away, and I didn't come back and get her. She had to catch a flight home, because I knew she didn't want to ride with a whore all the way back to L.A. But let me tell you, she left me in South Africa once because I had a couple glasses of wine. Thank God I don't drink anymore. Yeah. So, I thought a dresser drawer was a toilet, and I pulled it out and peed in it. And she got pissed and left me in South Africa for peeing on her clothes. She left me in a third world country. Everybody in South Africa, there's Miss Alabama. I lived in Cape Town. I got poisoned in Greece. I've lived in South Africa, Greece, Milan, Miami, New York, LA. And then all of the states around me from Alabama, because I used to be a pro tennis player. I still am, though. I know how to hit them balls. You can lick it, you can ride it, stick it inside it. I can do all the little tricks that keep the dick up inside it. You like my singing, Mom? Okay.
I like it.
Please tell me why it's pitch dark outside and it's only like 5 o'clock. No bueno. No bueno. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've been amazed and thrilled by my true stories. You know, when I do my stand-up, that's what I do. I actually tell stories that have happened to me. I didn't tell you about the time that I hit a lady on a moped. That's another story for another day. And the time I shot a hole in the wall in Alabama. That's another story for another day. And the story where my mama said, "Honey, your daddy's balls were bigger than that man's penis." I got it from my mama. And Arnold has a daddy that lives around the world, and he's going to come see his son. Arnold looks just like me, though. He got his looks from me.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I feel like he came out my hoo-ha. He's trying to get in it 24/7. All right, guys. Love you. Hope we made you laugh.
I love you.
Keep praying for my mother. We have a long ways to go, but at least she's going to be home for Christmas. She got out last night, so please keep praying. And I love you guys. Bye.